Greetings YouTube, this is LordVine216 here again. Today I'm going to be talking about my Crossguard and showcasing it. So I've actually had to have this sent out for repair to Jonathan Hoffman over at JM Saber Installations. The reason why I had to have that done was because as I was taking out the board to configure the SD card, one of the wires actually popped off the board. So I had to send it back, and I asked him if possible, when you're rewiring the board, if you could make it a little bit easier to access the SD card. And he was completely willing to do that. Very stand-up guy. Service was extremely quick. So it's back, it's completely fixed up, and it's better than it ever was. I've actually been trying to make this video for the past couple of weeks, but something or another keeps coming up, and I've just never really been able to get around to doing it. So now that now that the kids are in bed, everything's a little bit quiet, I've got some time to myself, I can finally get this video made. So, enough rambling, let's talk about what's going on. Overall, I absolutely love this saber. After messing around with it for the past couple of months, after getting it back from repair, and having it in my hand and messing around with it, I absolutely love it. I do have a few problems with it though, and that's not Jonathan's fault, that's not necessarily my fault. I blame it more on Saberforge and how the internals are meant to be set up. What I mean by that is this blade retention screw that's right here. Well, let me see if I can bring a little bit more light so you can see it. There it is. That blade retention screw, it sits right at like maybe less than 1/4 of an inch of the bottom of the blade. So I have to tighten it up if I'm messing around with this, or if I'm hitting it against stuff, because the blade will start to wobble. If there is a way to fix that, please leave a comment down below, and I'd love to hear it, because when I commissioned the saber, I wanted to have it as a dueling saber, along with my MHS. But now it just sits on the wall and looks pretty because I'm afraid to use it. So, other than that one small complaint, I really don't have any issues with it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and fire this thing up and showcase a couple of the fonts that I like. The first one up is actually Shamin's Crossguard 7. Oh, I'm sorry. Currently, I have it on Next Tour by Lord Blaco. Like I said, I absolutely love the saber. It's bright. I love that Prism 5.5 too. I just hit my arm. I can't really swing it around much because that fan is literally right there, despite what the camera's showing. So I've got to be very careful about my swings, so I can't do any real flourishes. Next font, if I remember correctly, I believe it is Lord Blaco's Crossguard font. Yep.
Radar technician.
I absolutely love the hum on this one. The swings as well. Like I said, I absolutely love this saber. I originally thought, I'm going to try and talk over this, when I was designing this saber, and I decided to go with a little bit of a control box look, I was really afraid of how my hands would fit onto this, but they really don't. They fit, my fingers don't barely even touch it, so it's still extremely comfortable to swing around and, you know what I mean? Next font, I believe, is...
And those that tasted the bite of his sword named him the Doomslayer.
This is Shamim's Necrofont. Standard ignition. When I first heard this, it reminded me of the gameplay trailer for Doom Eternal, when he's going up, when the Archvile comes walking out of the door and he pulls out that new sword and just fires it up. So it kind of reminded me of that. Like if the Doom Slayer from the Doom 2016 universe had a lightsaber, it would definitely sound like this. There is a little bit of an issue though. I've still got to get a hold of Shamim and see if he's been able to figure something out for that. The only way to bring it back to normal is either by a clash, it does it itself, or by activating a blaster little block. And we go back to square one, which is Shamim's Crossguard 7.
I'll show you the dark side.
Like I said, I absolutely love this saber. It's fantastic. It feels really heavy in the hand. It's nothing like my MHS saber. This actually, I would say, weighs at least a pound more, or maybe half a pound more. It's got some heft to it. So, yeah, just wanted to showcase the saber off a little bit. Give a couple of talk about one of my disappointments with it. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. This has been my updated showcase and updated review of my Malice Crossguard saber. So if you liked it, leave a comment down below telling me that you liked it. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. If you really liked it, feel free to like the video. And I will see you all next time.